Good morning, guys. Just want to wish you guys a happy Sunday and hope everybody's safe. Um, as I mentioned to you earlier, there's lots of ice and sleet out here where we are now. And I've just seen a video of someone that was out sort of driving up in some of the higher mountain areas, and there's trees down all over the place, blocking the roads. The roads are impassable there near where we are. From all the heavy ice, it's broken the trees down. So it's just not safe to be out. So we're staying home today and hoping and praying that we don't lose our power, because we don't have a generator. So we may invest in one, but right now we've decided not to. We're going to invest in a gas cook stove instead. So we have gas for heating. So, and we got plenty of candles and flashlights and stuff like that. So, but anyway, that's kind of our plan here. Tomorrow morning is predicted to be 12 degrees. Tuesday morning, right now, it's predicted to be 11 degrees. So I think it's sleeting, and it's up to 40 degrees outside now. So that's going to start kind of melting some of that ice on the top, but the ground is still very cold. So that's dangerous, and it makes for a perfect storm of black ice to be forming. So we may not even be out tomorrow at all either. So anyway, I have a couple of things I want to share with you. I have a scripture that I want to share with you from the New Testament. It's from the King James Version, and it happens to be James chapter 1, verse 5. And this is something to ponder, something to think about, something to consider. And I think it's a powerful, powerful scripture, and I think we can apply it to our lives if we are in a situation where we just don't know what to do, and we don't have anyone to talk to or anyone that's going to make any sense to us in what they say. And it's hard, when you have a problem and you present it to someone. A lot of people don't want to take responsibility for giving us advice, because if it happens to be the wrong advice, then they feel responsible. And so I think it's a good thing for us to become self-reliant, go into ourselves, do all the research we can, and seek out guidance from God, from above. So I'm going to share this verse with you now. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. That's powerful. If we need to know something that has to do with wisdom, making wise choices, it's not just about knowledge, it's about wisdom, making an inspired choice about something. Let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, freely, and upbraideth not. It means he's not going to say, don't come to me and ask me that question. But he does want us to listen. And it shall be given him. If you're not listening, if you don't stop and wait for the answer, you can't blame anyone but yourself. Because if we're asking for help, we need to listen. And I was going to stop just with that verse, but I'm going to go ahead and read the verse right after it because it's powerful and important. So that was verse 5, James 1. Verse 6 says, "But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed." You don't need to be of 1,000 minds. You need to ask believing that God is going to answer your prayer. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. So those are two powerful verses, and that can help us in our daily lives. How many times do we end up in a situation where we need some guidance and help? That James 1, 5 and 6, they're powerful. Okay, now I want to continue reading. Today's the 25th of January. Oh, and by the way, this is day 21 for Walk the Walk. Today's the 25th of January. I want to read some more C.S. Lewis to us. And I've just chosen, I didn't sort of go through and say, oh, I think I'm going to read this or I think I'm going to read that. What I'm doing is I'm going to read what was selected for the 25th of January and just see how that might apply to us or how it might benefit us. And the name of this brief entry is "We Couldn't Make It Up." Besides being complicated, reality, in my experience, is usually odd. It is not neat, not obvious, not what you expect. For instance, when you have grasped that the Earth and the other planets all go around the sun, you would naturally expect that all the planets were made to match, all at equal distances from each other, say, or distances that regularly increased, or all the same size, or else getting bigger or smaller as you go further from the sun. In fact, you find no rhyme or reason that we can see about either the sizes or the distances, and some of them have one moon, one has 4, one has 2, some have none, and one has a ring. Reality, in fact, is usually something you could not have guessed. That is one of the reasons I believe Christianity. It is a religion you could not have guessed. It has offered us just the kind of universe we had always expected. I should feel we were making it up, but in fact, it is not the sort of thing anyone would have made up. It has just that queer twist about it, and that real things have. We couldn't make it up. So that's a thought for you, and it was selected from a year with C.S. Lewis, daily readings from his classic works, and that was the one that was selected for the 25th of January. So I leave these thoughts with you with a blessing and a prayer that everyone is safe and sound today, and that you feel love in your heart for everyone around you, that you can look up in the sky and think about your Maker and appreciate Him, and appreciate the blessings in our lives that we have, and have that deep gratitude and appreciation. Count our blessings. They are many. So I leave all this with you, and I appreciate you being with me. I appreciate all of you for being here, this family that we have in Mr. Discipline and the Hammer. And I love you guys, and have a wonderful weekend and be safe, okay? All right. Thank you.